Oh, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah. Is that, what was that? A snarl? Whatever.
Yeah, it was a mix between a snarl and a hiss.
It's about time. It just now, look, there's a lot of shows. I mean, a lot of shows that when they start, you have to sit through 5 minutes of the show is starting soon. I don't do that. So if y'all want to wait, I could do that. I could start the show 5 minutes early and say the show's starting soon, but they actually go to their time, then go 5 to 7 minutes later, and then actually start the show. So I think I did okay. Yeah, all the packages.
Closer.
Look at that. All the packages are now in envelopes. I just got to make it. This stupid post office, I'm going to have to drive somehow. I'm going to have to drop her off at work because the post office that's close to us is only open during the week while I'm at work. So I can't get up there to post it. But we're going to figure something out. Didn't realize we watched you. See, Chunk, even you do it. Man, everybody does it, huh? Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Kids are just having with me. Yeah, I believe that, Breeze. Is Tetley Man in here? I don't know. I haven't seen Tetley talk yet. I got some news for Tetley. Hey, Cloud Chucker, how's it going? You got to love the 5-minute counter. No, you don't got to love the 5-minute counter. Okay. So I picked up another mod and a tank. The Humvee, the only color they had available at Element Vape is rainbow. But the rainbow was like the perfect color for me. Because I was looking at the pictures and I was like, please let it be that color. If it would have came and been like a green and orange or something, I would have been pissed. But here's the Humvee. So it's blue and it kind of goes into a purplish color. And this back here feels like a almost a resin type feel. And fire buttons right here, along with USB-C for charging. And the screen is what's weird on this one. The screen is actually at an angle. So, screen's at an angle. The good thing about this screen, though, and the up-down watts are right here. So, that's funny. You can see her reflection in there. The good thing about the up-down wattage is you can actually lock the wattage so you don't accidentally turn it up, because depending on how you fire this, like if you're left-handed and you have the fire button with your index finger, you can't see the screen. If you're a thumb firer, then you're fine, because then you're looking at the screen. And you don't have to worry about hitting the buttons. But if you're firing it this way, it's a possibility you might hit these buttons. But all you got to do to lock it is hold the down wattage and the fire button, and it locks the buttons so you don't actually, screw up the wattage setting. Let me show y'all on the other camera to see if it shows up a little better. Maybe the color will show a little better on this. It's actually a pretty mod. This I think is
still on screen for your building game.
Don't you love it? You thought she was gonna get a break?
Bullshit.
It is kind of heavy, DeMillan. I'm not gonna lie. I think I took the scales upstairs, but yeah, this is a heavy mod. If you think about how heavy the Aegis Legend is, it's very similar like that. It's very similar to that. And I already have the Legend. I don't have the new Legend V2 or whatever it is, but I saw this one and I was like, you know what, this is decent, because it's actually I like the color of it. I like how rugged this thing is. The battery door's on the bottom. It's got the good old push slide pop open door. USB-C connection on there, fire button. This here feels like a really hard plastic. That's the only way I can explain it. what it feels like. And there's the Humvee right there. So now y'all can see this. It's pretty comfortable to hold though. It's actually comfy. On top of that, I have the Bezerker Mini V2 on here right now, which we may build in just a little bit. Now this one, I've had a little bit of issues as far as leaking is concerned because this does have the bottom airflow and you see how low it is. I think it may be because I wicked it in a hurry. You wick stuff in a hurry like that and you end up with leaks. So, and the tank comes with, oh, here's the box the Humvee comes in. Big old box like this with the actual color of the mod on it, which I kind of like that. And the box slides open, so you can see these two black pieces that the top slides up, comes off. Is the black swirly part squishy? It is not, DeMillan. That's here, let me show you. This is pretty hard right here. This is like hard. It feels smooth, almost like a suede would feel, but it's hard. There's no squishy to it. It would be cool if it was squishy, but it is not squishy at all. That's hard. It's just mainly made, you know, for the indent in your hand to slide into. So it's comfy to hold. I'll give it that. It is comfy to hold. As far as it's got temp control, power curve, all that good stuff, but I only have it at 18 watts. And it doesn't show the individual batteries. It shows your batteries as a whole. That top, there you go. You can see that bar up there. It shows your batteries as a whole thing. I'm only at 18 watts because I'm doing mouth to lung. But I will admit, mouth to lung, I thought I could just vape the same milligram strength. It doesn't work out too well because if you no, it doesn't have a pod, Wally. If you're vaping mouth to lung, I found out that I vape the bejesus out of this thing because I'm not getting that nick hit like I do with bigger mods. So I will blow through this tank in minutes, 5-10 minutes, it's gone. And I'm like, man, I got to fill this again. So it's got a nice, you know, the billet style connector at the top. You half turn, pop the whole thing off, fill it, you're done. But I really think that if I'm going to use this, this tank does have absolute phenomenal flavor. I can't down it on the flavor. But goes through juice really quick and it will leak unless you get it wicked really, really good. Yeah, it's mouth to lung, and it comes with three different drip tips. The one that comes stock with it, I feel is too short. This is the medium drip tip here. The first one is really short, and it's kind of uncomfortable. So I went with the medium one. They have one that's longer also. I'll show you all that in the box here in a minute. So, you know, you got your Vandyvape box, and these come in a bunch of different colors, and then it's got Alex Vapes. Alex Vapors? Okay. Maybe I got it wrong. I thought it was Alex Vapes, but it's Alex Vapors, it looks like. Let's see if we can get the box open so I can show you all the parts this thing comes with. DeMillan, I'll tell you why. Every once in a while, I like a good mouth to lung vape. I do direct lung. You're very correct on that. I love my direct lung stuff, but every once in a while, I get a hankering for a mouth to lung, and especially that cinnamon red hot juice. I love to mouth to lung that stuff. It's great, but it's going to need number one, I need to buy more flavoring, and number two, it's going to have to be higher milligram because it just doesn't. Man, this box is freaking, they don't want you in it. There we go. I got in there. So, one more drink. We switch over to the building cam so everybody can still see you. There you go. So this is the tip that came with it. And I can show y'all that this thing, I think, is just too damn small. Let's pull out this drip tip, put on this one. I'll turn it the right way. This one's just a little too small, so when you go to vape it, your mouth is pretty much touching the tank.
Did you just say your tip was too small?
This tip is too small. So, and then the other one that they have is this big tall one here. Compared to this one, it's a little bit taller there. Got some stainless steel on it, making it look all fancy and stuff. Then you also get a stainless steel tank if you want to put that on there.
I know, right, Molly?
I don't find a necessity. I don't find a necessity for that because the tank, it's not like this tank is plastic. It's glass. So if you're going to use one of the juices that's going to destroy your tanks, you're still okay because this is glass. I've already ran cinnamon red hot through here, so I know it's fine. This, I don't know if this is Ultim or what it is, but I think so. It's like an Ultim glass, I guess. But then you have the stainless steel. Now down below this is where all the accessories are. And the airflow options for this thing are ridiculous. See all these guys here? These are all different airflow sizes that you can put in this tank. So if you're a mouth-to-lung vapor, you can pretty much dial in whatever style airflow you want, which is pretty cool. That one has 2 holes in it. That's pretty neat. I stuck with the default, whatever they send. They also give you a couple of little fuse Clapton coils. And then you got your good old blue screwdriver. You know, you got to have the blue screwdriver. Extra top ring. That ring actually is different. I just realized that. You see how that
now
ring?
You get to hang out with us and work on your DIY furniture project. Isn't that so much more fun?
You see how that ring has 2 open kidney holes?
What?
You see how this ring has 2 open kidney holes to fill your juice in there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the one that comes with it is not like that. It has a seal in there. Unless it's below that, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the whole kicker. This, you actually have to stick your bottle down into there, you know, to open up that seal.
I just ate all my cheese balls. Now I'm unhappy.
Yeah, that was a small thing of cheese balls, so it's not like you.
Very small thing of cheese balls.
I knew you were gonna be bad when you started eating. I was like, she's gonna be pissed off eating those things.
I can refill my container with the big thing of cheese balls downstairs. Those were white cheddar though.
The stainless is for the clumsy, not the cinnamon. For the clumsy. Well, that could happen too.
But the tank is still glass, so it's only going to help you so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the tank is glass, but I could put a stainless steel tank on there, and then you don't have to worry about dropping it. Yeah. And with a mod like this, I mean, this mod feels really rugged. I'm not going to go out. I don't have like 5 of these because the company doesn't sponsor me. So if I would have had 5 of them, I'd go drive it over with the car and see how well it handles it. But
no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, sure I would.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, no, because then I'd only have 4. I'm not running over a mod car.
Then I'd only have 4. Let me not run it over.
Dumb shit to Jay Hayes. I ain't running over shit. Free or not. Fuck that.
Okay, fine.
Let the people that make it run it over with a car.
So y'all know that the battery doors didn't fix my issue, but the aluminum foil still works really good as far as this goes. I found out that
Until he loses his aluminum foil. Then he
gets
sad, Panda.
I'm gonna have to carry aluminum foil around in my pocket. It only takes a little piece.
Just cut a couple squares and put them in your wallet as emergency aluminum foil.
Yeah, the arbiter will fit on there. I've already thought about that, timekeeper. The arbiter is actually right here. We need to. I'm gonna measure that now to see how big of a tank you can actually get on top of this Humvee. They're not that expensive. I think they're like $60. It's not an expensive mod. Not like, you know, stuff that Lost Vape puts out usually is really high, but they've come down over the years, thank goodness. Lost Vape used to be really high, especially if it's got a DNA chip in there. You can hang it up, which is really what is the battery switch out easy on the Humvee. Let's find out, DeMillet. I don't think the battery is very hard at all to take out on this. Batteries are right there. Boom, boom. You have your positive, negative down in there. Also marked up here on the top door. So you slide the batteries in and then close it down and you're done. It's that simple.
He doesn't want to have to send the other one back and wait a month, Scorp.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I think
okay.
They should just send him another one. But
they should replace the mod for me, but you know, let's see how
perhaps
big
you
of
should
a.
ask them. The worst they could say is no.
So I'd say the biggest tank you can get away with is probably 30 millimeter. Probably right around 30 millimeter. I'm kind of over exaggerating this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. 30 millimeter is the biggest. 57.99. Thank you, Dolores. So 30 millimeter, the biggest tank you can get on top of here without having overhang anyway. It's a comfy mod, but it is not a light mod by any means. This has some heft to it. Got some good weight to it. So if you like lightweight mods, probably not one you would pick up. Power wise, I haven't tried this with any of the bigger tanks yet. I probably should, because that's kind of defeating the purpose if I'm only firing this thing on low wattages. So we're going to put something on here that I actually have to push some power through to see if it actually can handle it. We're going to put a fatality on top of here that probably is got bad juice in it. Yeah, you're cold. I know it. So the fatality is a 28 millimeter. I'm going to show y'all that this thing does not overhang. Well, I tell you, that really puts it close to the edge, though. Let's go to the build cam here. Even though I measured it and it shows 30, but you know, you got this angle right here on the edges. So 28 fits it comfortably. No overhang in the back or on the sides, but 30 would really be pushing it. I really wouldn't go past 28 millimeter on this. Most of the stuff that you get nowadays is 28 millimeter anyway.
Demon Hunter.
Yeah, that's her purse. So see, right now, since I took the batteries out, it reset it. But if I wanted to lock this, I would hold the fire button and the down the down button. See, now it says button lock, so now I can't accidentally change the wattage, but I can still fire it. You can see it firing now. So, but we're gonna unlock this. Button unlocked, and we're gonna crank up the wattage now. It has a really fast scroll on there, which I appreciate. 75 watts. That's exactly where I wanted to go. We're at 0.20. Let's see if it vapes good, you know, because hello, RS. I don't want to be the one that didn't tell you hello. All right, let's get this set right. This is that grape juice. Okay. It has no problem pushing out the power, I can see.
As you can see.
Well, I mean, if I set it to 75 watts and it's only pushing out 40, I'd be able to tell right off the bat. This is definitely hitting the 75 watt mark. This juice is not good. This has been sitting too long.
It wasn't good before it was sitting too long.
Well, according to you, of course not. But, you know.
It's fugging, as in fucking nasty.
My eyes are much too old for that screen. I can see that, DeMillan. If you look at it, though, the only thing you're really looking for on the screen is the wattage. It's actually not that small. I don't know. You'd be able to see the wattage. Now, all the other numbers, you'd probably be like, I can't see that. But, yeah, I can see my ohms is 0.20. Well, I'm looking at if I look down at it, I can still read it. 0.20 power. I fired it for 0.1 seconds, and I got 143 puffs on it.
Through the bottom of his bifocals, you can read
it. Through the bottom of my bifocal. If I take my bifocals off, holy moly. Only thing I can read with my glasses off is 75 watts. I can't read any
See,
of the other
if his
numbers.
blind ass can read it without his glasses on, you can read
I
it.
can read this. I can change this. Let's see if it will move, and then I'll tell y'all. I'm not going to look. All right, and then I'm
And I'm
looking
busting
down
on him
at
for
it.
being blind. I'm blind too. I just
Looks
don't
like
wear
it
my
says
glasses.
54 watts or 64. Okay. Without glasses, it's my vision is done. So yeah.
I can't even read the shit on the TV from the bed. So yeah, I'm blind too. I just choose not to
It's
wear my
not. Wow,
glasses.
this is leaking.
Give me a
Actually,
headache.
this has been sitting way too long. I bet you the cotton in there has sagged beyond belief. It's probably just yeah. I mean, as long as this liquid's been sitting in here, yeah. Is that a new camera? It is not a new camera. Cloud Chucker, what is new?
No, he just doesn't have every light in the house on down there, so you can see the atmosphere.
The atmosphere. I guess. What kind of atmosphere?
You can see your glowing blue lights in the back, and it just looks softer instead of so
Yeah,
harsh.
I'm
with the
glad I
white
got
light.
those lights because the lights actually could look. Oh, you had to replace the screen on your G class. Damn, Demon Hunter, that sucks. Yeah, my G classes have held up. Oh, new screen transition. Yeah, that's all that is. Thanks to Millen, if that's what he's talking about. I need to work on it, get it better, but yeah, it's a screen transition. So if I switch from one scene to another one like this, it's gonna do the Scuba Vapes thing, and then boom, there you go.
Softer VG in the camera. No, that's a blur. He's got lighting going on instead of just.
I could turn the lights off.
Show him your T-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Munchkin's got a new T-shirt, and I got a new T-shirt. I'll show y'all mine first. I'll just let y'all read this. That should be good. Okay, now you can show your shirt.
I wasn't planning on getting up. I don't think they'll be able to see mine. Yeah, see, I'm too short.
If you move your hair, it says, hold on. Let me overthink this. There you go.
I don't get the joke because I don't believe that I overthink. I do the appropriate amount of thinking about things.
Harry, I'm glad you're saying about taxes because Munchkin said she needed to do her taxes. So
yes, I thought the deadline was tomorrow. It's actually Monday, so I can file mine on Sunday.
Oh, there you go.
Which is good because I actually have to go into the office tomorrow and get to all the shit that I couldn't get to this week because they're trying to kill me.
Yeah, doing taxes is never fun.
The taxes is the easiest thing I've got to do this weekend. What are you talking about? It takes me 10 minutes.
All right, let's see if I fix the sounds. I got to test
Ever
it.
since I used to itemize before, now I don't have to. It's like fucking walk in the park.
Let's see if this one works.
To Millen, it's practically impossible to make this thing leak.
There we go. Did that come through okay for you guys? I know she can't hear it, but
I mean,
that
sucky part is I owe money. That part sucks. But as far as doing them, Credit Karma's little tax program.
Thank you, Dom Long.
Damn quick.
Okay, I just want to make sure they worked. I still got to do a lot of fixing with the mic and stuff. There's so many settings to this microphone. It's ridiculous. How can I explain it? The microphone itself has a program called Wavelink, and you can individually pipe in like Zoom, music, all kind. You got 9 different audio sources you can bring in, and then pipe it out to your stream at whatever volume level you want, and either hear it or not hear it in your headphones. Oh man. It could be louder, but it could be louder. Okay, Dom Long, I can fix that. That's not an issue. I thought it was, it was
tax on a fucking $1,000 check ain't gonna be shit. I ain't worried about that. That's dropping the fucking.
It's probably just because of how loud I am, Dom Long. I'm always loud. At least I got clip guard on, so I could yell and my mic still wouldn't clip out, which is pretty good. But yelling for me is just like talking, I guess.
Not as loud as you.
It's working fine. Don't mess with it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
Don't touch nothing. You know, touchy. We don't get taxed on the stimulus money. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're not supposed to.
Well, I've
But
been
even
trying
if
to
we
work.
did, it ain't gonna be shit anyway. So.
There you go, Demon Hunter. I've been trying to work on my credit, get my credit built back up after all this hell I've been through, and now I'm getting like offers from this credit card company, this credit. Now I have 3 credit cards. Well, the third one is coming, so I'll have 3 credit cards. Once I have all 3 of those, which the 2 I have now are all paid off. There's zero balance on those. I get the third one in, which has even a higher limit. And the more credit limit you have that's at a low balance, the higher your credit will go, and then I'll be good to go after that. Just say no. DeMillan, I'm only doing
he
it
doesn't
just
have
to
any credit, so he needs to build it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those. Nah, what do I need credit for? I'll just pay cash for everything, and now it's biting him in his ass.
RS, did you see Jen from Higgy's come on? I didn't remember seeing your name when Jen came on. She's saying that those juices will be available very soon. I can't wait for that.
Boy.
Yeah. Pina colada.
Tax your Social Security income. Didn't they
I didn't even know. All I knew about was Clockworks custard and Kentucky bourbon custard. That's the only 2 I knew he had. I didn't know he had pina colada or apple pie. I did not know he had those. So that's 4 flavors that y'all be able to get.
Secrets.
Yeah. RS is very good.
I hope she uses a different nicotine, to be honest with you, because I couldn't vape T-Max very long because it burns.
Well, she'll probably use her own nicotine. That's what I'm guessing. The flavoring will be the same as what T-Max used, which will be awesome. So I think I think they'll be great.
I'm
juices.
assuming it was the nicotine that burned. I don't know, but their juices were always very harsh to me, even at 3 milligrams.
Tetley, I assumed as far as the boosted goes. Oh, Tetley is in here. I got something to tell you in a minute, Tetley. As far as the boosted goes, I think all they did on the boosted was just increase. DeMillan, I just went through them, but I will tell you again.
T-Max. DeMillan.
T-Max. It will be Kentucky bourbon custard, pina colada, Clockworks custard, and apple pie. Those 4 from T-Max. Original recipes, straight from T-Max to RS.
She's going to use the same flavorings that are supposed to be in there from the recipes. It's just the nicotine's probably going to be different, I hope.
Yeah. So, I missed Jen's show yesterday. I guess I didn't ring the bell on their channel. And I forgot to go over there. I was doing something, though. I was busy doing something, so...
Working?
My bad. I missed the show yesterday. Well, she was on from 5 to 7 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Thanks,
I'm
RS.
keeping you busy enough. All the bullshit I don't get a chance to do.
Well, hey, I'm glad you got it because it gave me something to do besides going over the same boring stuff I've already been through 8 million times. But, Tetley Man... I got on the PTS today and announcement. Did you see the video announcement? SX Mini MK Pro class. They're taking another swipe at pods. I have not seen that darn thing. Tetley Man, I got on the PTS today. I can tell you about the new legendary crafting system that's going to be implemented on the next update. So, how can I explain this? As far as legendary stuff goes, being able to craft legendaries, you can craft legendary modules for your power armor. So, say you have a set of T65 power armor. You can turn that entire set of power armor into like unyielding power armor, which would be awesome.
I'm
Or
not
or
gonna tell
what
you that, Dolores.
or whatever. This is the bad part about it, right? Say you craft a fixer and you want to make it legendary. The cores are what controls the stars of the weapon. You have a 1-star core, 2-star core, 3-star core. The modules, you have to use like 1 core and 3 modules. If you craft it and say you get a nocturnal fixer and you don't want that, and you want to re-roll the stars for it, right? You can do it again by just using a modules. The problem with that is it doesn't just re-roll the stars of the nocturnal weapon; it re-rolls the entire weapon. So, say it's a nocturnal fixer, it could turn into a instigating fixer. You can't,
Or it can go from bloody to
unless
nocturnal.
unless they decide to change it before it gets released to the public. That's the way the PTS is for right now. So, right, if you get it. It's possible to make a fixer explosive from basic, yes. But you may not get the roll you want. You may get an exterminator's
Nice,
explosive fixer. You can't just go and re-roll the 2nd star to get explosive. If you see what I'm saying, it re-rolls all of it. So it could change the weapon from bloodied to whatever, to nocturnal, or nocturnal to bloodied. You don't know what it's going to change, but there you go. Hopefully that explains it, Tetley. That's the main thing besides them fixing the mannequin screw up that they had, and there's not a lot
Damn,
more.
to
Yeah, I didn't get to
ain't
play it
even
long.
$3 here, and that's after our pipeline shut down for a month.
Yeah, the pipeline, they turned
week,
it on
not a
a
month,
couple
sorry.
days ago. So the pipeline's
Wednesday,
going
yeah.
again. The prices should start coming back down. The problem with it is people go out and
I
buy.
blame that on the news
Yeah,
because they're like, oh, there's going to be a shortage. So everybody ran out and started filling every fucking gas can they had. And it's like,
including
you didn't
plastic
need
bags.
to do
Who
that.
the hell? You told me about plastic bags, right? People were trying to fill plastic bags with gas. Even the lady I don't even know from this neighborhood, and I
Mhm.
told her, I said, I guess the pipeline's back going again. She's like, yeah, and then she told me about, I saw somebody filling up plastic bags with gas. And I'm like, what? So
Our thing, it's already fixed around here. There's no lines at the gas stations as of this morning. It's back to one person getting gas, cleaning their windshield.
yes,
It literally
Tiger,
lasted 2
plastic
days.
bags, like freaking grocery bags, putting
Target
gasoline
bags
in
and
there.
shit, yeah.
Okay? I guess
Saw
people
some
aren't.
dude's Jeep caught on fire because he put a bunch of fucking containers of gasoline in his car.
Okay, I don't know how to explain this other than gasoline eats through a lot of stuff. Okay, plastic bags is one of those things. You put that damn gasoline in a bag, it's going to eat through it. Boom. And you're going to have gasoline all over your floorboard and everything. I don't care how strong you think. Oh, I'm going to double bag it. It'll eat through both of them.
Oh, Chunk, I don't. You know, that movie Idiocracy is getting closer and closer to fucking reality every day that goes by.
A trunk full of gas and bags.
Yeah.
Why
all
didn't
the
they
gas
go?
stations I passed on the way to work today are
You know
back
what?
to normal.
If they went and bought a bunch of 5-gallon gas cans and filled those up, I'm okay with that. But don't fill up gas in freaking plastic bags. Come on,
right,
man.
thing, but even the price hasn't gone that much up. So, you know, I mean, yeah, the
Oh my
pipeline
goodness.
that here's the thing, it doesn't matter who's in office, the gas companies are going to find a reason, whatever it is, to increase the gas prices anyway. Like, oh, it's 1 degree hotter than it was last year, we're going to have to bump gas prices up by 10 cents a gallon. They do it every year, especially around summertime. Oh, people are going to travel, let's bump the gas prices up. Or people are not traveling enough, let's bump the gas prices up. They don't they don't need a reason, they're going to do it one way or another.
Yes.
The
Why
Nilla
did
Nuts
you?
coffee is good, isn't it, Lurden? It's awesome.
Yeah, that's good coffee. Oh, Lurden got it in? Got my Higgy Sigs order. I thought it would be the best part of the vanilla. Coffee is amazing. It is really good. I mean, let me turn this down. I don't want to vape this. Almost, well, it's a
I don't think it matters,
0.66.
John Q, but I'm not here to talk politics, so.
All right, let's lock that. There we go. Lurden, that's awesome. See, I love that Higgy Sig sells the concentrates. That way you can make a lot. If you get a decent sized bottle of the concentrate, you can make a lot of Aries Ram, Nilla Nuts, whatever you want from that concentrate, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think it's also a good introduction for people into DIY. Once they get comfortable with adding their own nick and having those things around and, experimenting and maybe, you damn right, John Q, experimenting with, well, maybe I want to add a little bit of strawberry, to my Nilla Nuts. It's just kind of like an intro.
Yeah. And yeah, it's not like you have to buy Nilla Nuts or Aries Ram. You can get a bunch of concentrates. So, and all the concentrates are zero nick. What's up, Aries? Yeah, of course this thing is on.
Yeah, but Demon, in the UK, like I saw a meme somewhere that said if you travel 2 hours in the UK, you've driven through 2 countries and bread's changed names 3 times, right? Here you drive 2 hours and you're only in the next city over. So, my commute before used to be an hour and a half each way every day. So it's not, I would imagine it would even out a little bit.
That's John Lamoureux, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I mean, I could be mispronouncing it, but that's what it looks
like. Lamoureux, yeah, that's what it looks
like. Aries TikTok, I know. Every time I turn it on, I'm like, oh, here comes another Aries video, and then I click on it. Did you ever think that coffee is bad for you? Or not? He's never made a video like that, but awesome. So we got it right.
A few 100 miles a week. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you notice it way more than most people do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what state you're in, John Q, but they ain't doing that shit here. So, I mean, it just, I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to redo the coil, and it is a necessity to function, right? I hear you. Oh, Aries, you didn't see my shirt. Here. This is a good geek shirt for you. There you go, Aries. I mean, I think that would go really good. Maybe even your girlfriend there,
It depends on when you drink it, John Q.
Truth. That's right.
Get everything started in the morning.
Oh my goodness. So this is the Sigelei Humvee. Probably too small of a mod for Aries, because this is only a dual 18650 mod. It is weird because the screen is at an angle. But I mean, as far as the screen goes, how much do you really look at your screen? Once you have it set on the wattage you want, do you really look at your screen? It's like I'm going to keep firing that thing.
I still can't believe they put fucking puff counters on mods. Who uses those? Has anybody ever used a puff counter?
I know, right? Like, oh my goodness, I've puffed 298. I can only do 300 puffs per day. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Dumbass idea that was, because I've literally never, ever.
I don't know what the puff counter's for. I mean, I guess you could keep up with how long you've had the mod. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but a lot of them reset after a certain period of time. And a puff counter is not an indication of anything. Like all the surveys that they sent out, like, how long do you vape each day? That's impossible to calculate, because it's not the same as smoking a cigarette. I don't go stand outside for 10 minutes and vape one hit after another like I would smoke a cigarette. So it's just, I don't know.
The bottom of the Bezerker is kind of weird because you can pop off the airflow ring. or if you turn it, it has a stopper so that you can unscrew the deck. So, let
Still,
me go back to this one.
really use them. That's
So,
a
yeah.
challenge for the rest of us. Yeah, there you go.
This, you could actually pop off this whole ring. It just, damn, it just pops off. But yeah, you don't have to do that. Obviously, I need to get this back over towards where it needs to be, so it'll go on there correctly.
Well, I would imagine how often you fill your tank would be a better indication of how much you vape each day than a.
You can see
off
it
counter.
opening there.
I'm freezing, Creed.
And
It's
then you can
my
close.
owl hoodie thing.
Yep, that's her owl hoodie. Isn't that cute? I got that for her. And I think I'm pretty sure Tandy has one.
Andy does have one. You know what I find absolutely ridiculous though? There's no
What's that?
sleeves.
Well,
My arms are still cold.
well, you
Why
know.
wouldn't they give me sleeves? At least halfway, like down to the elbow or something.
Man, that was on there. All right. This has a really easy build deck on there. Wow, that looks dark. That looks dark already. But see, it has plain old flathead screws, which I think I left that screwdriver upstairs because no, I got it. Never mind. I correct myself.
I'm not wearing a Nutria, even though, you know, they're pretty large. I could probably. No, we've got heat. They've got the air conditioner set at 66 fucking degrees, and there's an air conditioning vent right there, so it's freezing me.
I'm glad I'm
But
rewicking
I'll be
this
hot
because
later, so
that literally
doesn't
just
matter.
fell apart.
What, your wick?
Yeah, and mine never does that. You're the well, you know what? I had cinnamon running through here, so anything's possible.
I'm the what? Continue.
You're the one that usually their wick falls apart in multiple pieces. So I
saw
that
a meme today that somebody said, "Let's clean the bong," and it's like, no, the bong is fine, and it's the tar monster. That looks like my coils.
That looks like my coils.
Yeah.
You know, on smaller mouth to lung tanks like this, it would probably be a better idea to have a space coil anyway.
Right, Demon?
I'm trying to space
Playing
these
with
out
fire.
just a little bit.
I know where he sleeps. On my side of the bed.
So she pushes me over. Get off me, I'm hot. Yeah.
Well, I would prefer not to sleep clinging to the side of the bed, but you know.
I don't push you over to the side of the bed.
I was clinging to the edge, and then you got all
The
pissed.
good
Fine,
thing-
I won't touch you.
The good thing about this deck is when you go to put your coils in there, they can slide all the way out the back right here. Which I
would
probably
never
need to
eat a raikin.
trim this a little bit
Raikins
more.
Are pets, not food.
And then just chop them off right there. Let me see if
Bye,
I can get
Aries.
let me see if I can get Aries left.
He's
Damn, you gotta head out. You ain't got nothing to do.
Aries has got a life now. He's going out and having fun and doing shit.
Damn.
Right?
'Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
There you go. I just played a sound bite for Aries.
I didn't hear it. What did it say?
Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, you ain't got shit to do.
What?
Oh
Yes.
man. Oh, cleaning to do. Okay, well that I can
Secret
understand.
ramen noodle stash. They're under the buns.
I got to do that too, Aries, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Munchkin's got to head into work, so I'm going to do that while she's
You
gone.
can have more than one if you don't want to share.
See, the whole thing about this deck is understanding how much cotton you're going to need and getting that in there without putting too much or too little in there. Oh, that was a great movie, Cloud Chucker. I love Friday. I think I have, well, actually, this is not a 3mm. Let me see what we got here. Is this the 3mm one? I got so many freaking coily tools. No, this is a 2.5mm, and that's exactly what size this coil feels to be. If I go any higher, this is not going to fit in there. No. Yeah, 2.5mm coil. So that's the stock ones that they give you. something like this, you probably want to go with stainless steel. I would probably run just stainless steel in here just so I can, because otherwise you got to do so fewer wraps to keep your or so many wraps to get your ohms up. It's like, dadgum, man, I can't even fit the coil in there. But we're gonna see if I can get enough cotton in here this time so that it doesn't leak. Usually what happens when I fill this, and I haven't watched any videos on that. I need to go watch Vic's review and see what he did on the Berserker. But most of these, I see Michelle isn't in here. She said she was going to bombard me with questions tonight, and I was ready, but no Michelle Hughes. There's still time. She going to show up. I'm here. There we go. So as far as cutting the wick on this one, because it has this little juice well right there that you're supposed to put the wick down into. So you got to have enough that it'll fit down into that well, but not too much, which I still think is about the distance of the deck of the coil. So I'm just going to go straight up against it. Last time I cut some of that off, and I may have gotten it a little too short. So I'm going to leave it this long this time and then stuff those down into the holes. Because I had that little bit of leaking going on, and I think it's because I cut them even shorter, trying to make sure that I went. Where are you going? Pinch
Let
that
your
coil.
damn dog out.
I'm leaving it open like that on purpose, John Q, because mouth to lung usually struggles to pull the juice in, and with a spaced coil, it just evenly heats better and pulls in the juice so much better. So that's why I left it. I actually spaced it out just a second ago on purpose. It wasn't spaced, and I spaced it. So it just seems to vape better that way. I don't even think I have any juice down here to put in here. Well, I got a couple different flavors, but that's not what was in the tank. I may have to take the tank and redo it.
You still have 2 bottles of tougher cookie up here.
Oh boy, that would be good. I put tougher cookie in here earlier and then switched out for Nilla nuts later on after the fact, but
You could have a vanilla cookie.
nothing wrong with a Nilla cookie. There we go. Oh, I'm off
Gonna
camera.
beat you, dog.
Well, thanks Dolores for the link. I'll check it out. I'm almost sure that Vic has a video on the Berserker because he keeps talking about how good it was mouth to lung. That's why I bought this tank.
She wants back in now. There must be a cat in the hallway.
Okay, I have this much juice left of this.
Go away.
Let me see what this flavor is. I think this is the blueberry, man. You know, and this thing has been steeping.
I don't know.
Over a
I'm all
month
out of
now.
juice. I don't know where my empty bottles are.
I have
either.
that
They're all
much,
gone.
but I think this would be really good mouth to lung. The only thing, oh, thank you, Dolores. I think the only thing I have to worry about on this is that it doesn't have higher nick. I need higher nick. So this is almost empty, but I'm gonna wash it out anyway, just
I
because.
think that blueberry you have down there is mine.
No.
Suspiciously, all my large bottles of the strawberry cookie and the blueberry cake are no longer on my desk. They didn't walk away on their own. He took them. He stole my bottles. 3,000 Nilla cookies. Yeah, Nilla wafers are kind of small, aren't they? I'm tired, y'all. I'm exhausted. You stole my bottles.
You know, I was just thinking though, I can't.
Bet you stole
You
my
can't
bottles.
really fill. You can't really fill your tank with these because it doesn't fit down in that little hole.
Probably. You stole my
I-
bottles.
At least 9 milligram, Dolores. I'm thinking more
Why are
like
you ignoring me?
12. I didn't steal your bottles. What are you talking about?
Where are my empty bottles of the strawberry cookie and blueberry cake that were up here on my desk next to my empty bottle of Nilla Nuts?
I don't know. The only thing I do have your bottle of the cannoli
Can only
B1
be
right
one.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have that, but that's the only one. Yeah, 12.
you
That's
do?
what I say too. I knocked the tank down in my lap. So I'm just putting juice on here now
Covered in
to
juice now.
No, it was empty. See?
Wow,
It was empty.
it is right, Kevin. He knows. He just pretends. He's like a dog. Just pretends he doesn't hear me at all. What?
Did you say something?
Hello, Mr. Crispers.
Mr. Crispers,
Did
there he
somebody
is.
hear a loud squealing noise? What was that?
Yeah, Mr. Crispers showed up the other day in Higgy's show, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm on here every Friday. You just got to come over there. Good to see you
Definitely
again."
vanilla. Hey, Red. Yeah,
So-
I'm out of Nilla Nuts. I need more cannoli B1.
We're out of all of our juices. We really need to make some juice. I mean,
We
even
do.
having this low a level, I mean, I'm not telling everybody to go out there and make a 500 milliliter bottle of juice, but we bought flavorings that, instead of
I mean,
the
if
little
it's a
30 mil
recipe
bottles,
you
we
like, why
bought
not?
big bottles. Oh, YouTube unsubbed you? Well, by God, resub. Yeah, it was like 5 people
Yeah,
unsubbed.
YouTube will do that.
I got the YouTube monthly report or whatever. It says this month you've gained 0 subscribers. I was like, damn, that sucks. 0? Okay.
John Q, you're very close. I have no fuse left. I had to tell my boss today, you're gonna have to find somebody else to work on a certain person's files, because if I get one
thank you,
more
Mr.
nasty
Crispers.
fucking email from that bitch, it's not gonna go well. So you just need to send it to someone else.
So I have
Don't
to
know
get
who
this.
that's gonna be, and I don't care, but it ain't gonna be me.
I have to get this dry enough to where it's not. You can see the juice bubbling between the coils. You don't want that. You want to get it down low enough to
Fresh
where.
batteries are always good, Stina. We got like 50 batteries on this desk, and half of them don't hold a charge for shit.
Some of them are getting old. I need
If we keep
another.
charging them, and then by the time I go to put them in the mod, they're dead already.
I'm hoping that I got enough juice in here now that not enough juice, enough wick that it doesn't make this leak. Now, see, this is going to be my problem. Getting juice down in these little holes with this giant tip on there. It's just not going to happen. Every time I've tried this, it's ended up in failure.
Aim better.
Is any juice going in there? No. I mean, aim better. It won't fit in the hole.
See, I'm not a fan of Aries RAM because it's got watermelon in it, and that's disgusting.
Can I make the hole open up and then try to put it in?
Well, it's nice of you to share, Kevin.
There, that's working. That's working. So I used the screwdriver to open up the hole and then
I didn't
stuck
hear
the
you.
bottle in there. That actually filled it up. And now it's overflowing. So I'm going to have a bunch of gurgle. I put too much. So we're going to have a gurgly vape, but there, you can see it's full now. It is slap full. Let me go back to the regular camera. Is that first time I've ever had to make that statement? There you go. Okay, let's open up the airflow. You know how, okay, there's some tanks you get them and you turn the airflow off, but you can still vape through it. You turn the airflow off this, you ain't getting nothing. You'll be sucking on nothing. It doesn't move.
Where's Aries? Take a screenshot.
Please never use a screwdriver to open the hole.
I second that.
That's funny. All right.
We know what you meant, Frankenmeiser. I can't even really see what you typed anyway, so I couldn't tell you spelled it wrong. All the letters were there. They were just possibly in the wrong order.
What are we vaping at? 0.65 ohm at 18 watts. I could probably go a little bit higher with the ohm, with the wattage, not with the ohms. But it's doing okay. I need to get, it's not leaking, which
Fire
is
stick away,
amazing. Last time it leaked when I did this, so I must have enough cotton in there this time. Is it going to dry hit? That's the thing.
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out pretty quick, because if it's going to dry hit, it don't take long. Not long at all. I haven't seen anything else new out there that I'm just like, oh, I need that. I need that. I don't want to go too overboard with it. I don't mind getting like one thing a week. Luckily, usually if I order by Monday, I will have it in time for the show. I'm surprised these shirts weren't supposed to be here until like later, but they came today, which was awesome.
Yes, my desk assistant has been quite noisy lately. Bidding, bidding.
I'm still getting a little
Like,
bit of
Alexa,
flooding.
what's my notification now? Not you. Ouch.
You don't have any notifications.
Thank you.
You just you just pissed her off. She's like, what are you talking about?
Like,
Get a
bitch,
good
I already
toke on
told
it?
you earlier. Yeah.
I'm trying, Kevin. I'm trying. I'm gonna get a good toke on it. It hasn't dry hit yet, but it's still every time. Okay, it's almost cleared up now. I don't want to have that that flooding type hit. The Arbiter has a mouth to lung. I have the Arbiter, but I don't have the mouth to lung version. I got the regular Arbiter right here. Damn, there's so many mouth to lungs. With mods and tanks working, I'm good for now. Mad Mock, I agree completely. But it's like, there's another pretty mod. I want that. I like the color of this one. And, you know, besides getting another legend, it was something besides a legend that was available. You know, the Legend V2, I haven't even seen if that's on Element yet. It's still giving me a little bit of gurgle right off the bat, and then it clears up right after that.
Bella, get your ass in here. She's gonna walk away after scratching on the door.
It's good. I'm not getting as much flavor as I thought I would. I got really good flavor from Nilla Nuts. The Cinnamon Red Hot, you always get good flavor from. I don't care what kind of tank you got. That was what I enjoyed the most on it, was the Cinnamon Red Hot. I left that other tank. It's sitting there on your desk that has Cinnamon Red Hot on it.
Mm-hmm.
That one's actually really good. That is the intake mouth to lung. Well, Demillan, that's the thing. You'll get accustomed to using one mod over and over again, which I admit I've done the same thing. I vape this for I don't know how long. The Drag
Yeah, I tried
Max.
to go back to my
this.
G class and all that, and it just seemed like the batteries were getting drained so damn fast. And this is so pretty with the Avalon. I like it.
She does use that mod on the daily. That mod right there, the Centaurus, I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah, she uses that a lot.
You know, I got my fancy dollar drip.
Oh, your Vapefly Galaxies are better than the Bezerker? Well, damn, Tetley. If it's got less fussy wicking, I do like that, because this one's kind of fussy, because if you don't get it right, you're going to get flooding out of the bottom, which I don't have any flooding now, but I'm also not getting the flavor that I got off the other. It could be because I swapped juices and I'm just not used to this juice.
So it fits in my hand comfortably.
I'm getting a little bit, but usually when I do mouth to lung, you want something strong, like a really strong tobacco or the cinnamon red hot, either one of those two. Even pina colada, I bet you would come through really strong on this. I'm just
Something
gonna have
tells me
to.
that would make your computer work better, John Q. I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna have to bump up the nick level for these types juices because they're not giving me that throat hit that I'm looking for when I vape a bigger mod, bigger tank. I have seen the new Crown 5 kit, Cloud Chucker. I have the Crown 4. I just don't have the Crown 5 kit. The Crown 4 I got in blue, and I bet you they probably made the 5 in blue also. Oh, there's the 4 right there. There's the blue Crown 4 one. Decent little mod. This mod probably has 10 hits off of it. I just haven't used it. Luckily, there's no batteries in there. Does the Avalon look good as the R150 that I have? Ooh, that's a good question. My R150. Oh, here's one right here. You hold yours up.
What?
Hold your mod up.
I'm holding it up.
And I'm holding mine up.
I think
They look
mine's more
they look
narrow.
as yeah, yours is more narrow. The Avalon on this one, I don't know, man. They both look really good. So as far as that goes, the only reason that one was showing dark is because of the way the camera light's hitting it. I can't fix that. But yeah, this
it
is
does. And the difference is like on the R150, you can almost see where it's separate panels because you can't get a piece of abalone that big. Where on the Lost Vape, it's one, you don't see any seam. It's like one solid piece. Now, do I think it's actual abalone shell? Probably not, but it's still pretty.
yeah, they both look really good. I mean, the R150, man, this sold it for me because it does have a battery. I didn't think it did. Because of the fact that it's waterproof, man. This mod, I think this particular mod has been underwater, so and it still works just fine. So as far as I got paper towels down here and crap. Being waterproof, that was like the first mod that I saw that was waterproof, and it actually was waterproof. I tested it because I jumped in the pool with the thing, and it works. Kevin says yours looks better. I mean, it depends. If you want more of a design cutout like on the Centaurus, then you're good. They both have very similar Avalon.
Oh, there we go.
So, what? Wally says his is still in the box. Brand new in the box. There you go. I'm almost thinking that it's about time for me to redo the coil on the Ursa. This thing, though, has been just a staple as far as not having any leaks or anything and vaping really good with every hit that I get off of it. I'm really enjoying. I bet you I wouldn't be a good idea to put cinnamon red hot juice into this though, because I don't think that tank can handle it. It does come in blue. I knew it would. Cloud Chucker. Dadgum them. Of course it comes in blue. Yeah, they got different versions of this, like camouflage and all that. All those were sold out on Element Vape. The only one they had was rainbow, and I actually preferred the rainbow, so that's what I got. And it worked out great. I enjoy it. It's a good mod. I've only had I had it since Friday. I think I got it Wednesday. And I've been vaping it ever since, and I just changed the batteries in it today. Next on my list, yeah, very possible, Cloud Chucker. I don't know what else to get as far as my list goes. I do want to take advantage of the reprieve we have to be able to still order stuff. It's kind of funny because Element Vape requires a signature on delivery, but if the mailman knows you, especially like the last mailman was a different one, but he walked up and he saw how old I was and just handed me the package. You don't even have to sign. You're supposed to have to sign for it. If they know you're of age, they just hand it to you. And I guess I'm plenty old enough. Yeah, this is not vaping bad. I prefer a stronger flavor and a stronger hit. If I don't have any more cinnamon red hot flavoring, unfortunately, if I did, I would make another batch, but this time go up to 12 milligram and I'd be set, because I literally vape it so much more because of the fact that it's mouth to lung. You're just not getting that full on hit like you do with a regular tank or RDA. And it's like, I thought that I could get away with you running the same milligram. Don't work. Just doesn't work. Okay, the gurgling has stopped in the mouth to lung. And now it's vaping like it should. It actually tastes better now too, now that it's gotten all the past the flooding and stuff. Yeah, the blueberries coming through. Hello, Tony, King Dumbass. How you doing? How's the power grid in Alabama? What are you doing?
I just got an email that says, "Hey, I heard we're closing Monday." So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, because no, the fuck we're not. And I'm frozen. I can't access the server, and I don't know why, and it's pissing me off.
You're good? Man, you know what would be good if we like went to the store and got some stuff to grill, or I want a good steak. I want a good steak. I really want to get a good steak. I normally mix my at 18 milligram. I'm
I was
mixing
gonna
this
say that's
9.
not very nice, Tony. But then I realized you're talking to Chunk. Don't call me Chunky. That's fucked up.
It's in the mind. I don't know, Kevin. It's maybe it is in the mind. And yeah, for me to get a good mouth to lung, you almost have to double hit this. You pull in, then you pull it again to get the full hit. And it's not like you purge it like you would on an RDA or something. So
What in the
it's definitely
actual fuck?
definitely mouth to lung. What are you doing? Y'all need to learn how
won't
to
let
lock
me
the door.
fucking type.
Oh, the Wise door cam. The Wise doorbell, I should say. Got it the other day. What's cool now is it has some default sayings that you can say, and it's not even in your voice.
Tiger scene.
Oops, I turned it off. There's and I got the Wise scale, which tells you all kinds of stuff. Your weight, let's see what all it says. The body water, the lean body mass, the bone mass, the protein, the visceral fat, your BMR, basal metabolic
BMI.
rate,
Oh.
and your metabolic age. So it tells you all that. What's up, Noel? And
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to.
as far as the doorbell, there's 3 things I can say, and it's pretty cool because quick responses. You can say, "Can I help you?" Like if somebody comes to your door, you can hit that and it'll say, "Can I help you?" But not in your voice, just a normal man's voice. "Can I help you?" Or you can say, "I'll be there shortly." Or you can say, "Leave the package at the door." That's the three sayings you can say right there. Yeah. But there you go. And that's what it looks like at night with that carpet up there in the corner. It's a doorbell camera. Pretty cool, man. I like being able to, you can check that from anywhere. This camera is going to be completely washed out. because that one's pointing out across the front steps. Y scale, yeah, Y scale, WYZE. I can show you what the scale does. Y'all get to see my weight and everything. That's great. So here's the scale. Let's go to the build cam. There's my weight, which I was down to. My lowest weight was 205. I'm back up to 245 right now. But you see the other day I weighed 247. I went down to 245.9. My heart rate for some reason was at 106. It measures your heart rate through your feet. I don't even know how that's possible, but it can. So if you click here and you can check your muscle mass out, 158.9 pounds. Your body water, which I'm barely in the green, is green apparently is between 50 and 65, which is great for a vapor because you don't want to get dehydrated. This actually lets you know, hey, you need to drink more. Okay, I'll drink more. You got 90 pounds on me, Mad Mock? Lean body mass. There's your lean body mass. Your bone mass, that's how much your bones weigh. 10.3 pounds. I'm big boned. I only have 14.3% protein, which you need to be at 15.9 to 17.9. So I'm a little low on my protein, which means I need some more steak. And my visceral fat, I think it's supposed to be at 12 and I'm at 14. That's what it looks like. That's how much is stored in your stomach. No idea. So, and then your BMR.
I don't know why you want a scale that tells you such evil shit.
So my
They're
metabolic
bad
age, is 50. I'm actually older than that, so I'm showing up younger than what my actual age is. So that's pretty cool.
Excuse me.
Yeah, look at you. But there you go. It's pretty cool to be able to, get on the scale and it tells you all that stuff. I like that.
Yeah,
The scale.
right, Zemillan? Why?
Not that.
They're already evil. Why would you want to say, yes, tell me more horrible things about myself, please? Why don't you tell me I'm ugly while you're at it? And
I mean,
my
wouldn't
hair
you?
looks
Okay,
funny.
that's the whole thing. Wouldn't you rather know?
No. No, I wouldn't. I'm good. I'm happy being delusional.
That's the other good thing.
Yeah.
You can sync it to like Apple Fitness or whatever, and then
I already know I'm fat. My shopping trip at Old Navy reminded me of that. I'm good. I don't.
ice cream is 19% of my body mass. That's funny, John Q. I bought a couple of the Haagen-Dazs Spirits ice cream.
Ooh, I
the
didn't
Irish
eat
cream.
mine yet.
Yeah, I ate mine, and hers is still in the freezer, but I'm about to go steal it while she's not looking.
I will fuck you up.
Yeah, that Haagen-Dazs Spirits
Exactly.
Irish
Bob, why would
cream.
you-
For some reason,
I mean, I think it's kind of interesting. You can figure out how much your bones weigh, but I don't know
There's
why
a-
the fuck I'd ever need to know that.
there's another one called bourbon or something. It literally, it tastes a
It's
lot like
somebody dumped
bourbon.
whiskey in your ice cream.
Yeah, it's just
good.
not good. I don't think. But
No,
that
the
Irish cream
one's the best.
is really good because it's like Irish cream and brownie in there, and it's damn delicious, man. It's not cheap
awesome.
ice cream, but it's damn good. It's good. She will cut me.
Well, thank you, Creed. I did buy some new pants. I'm gonna have to buy the little tags that go on your pants or on your hangers, so I could just have sizes from. Well, I'm not gonna tell you guys, but just an array of sizes. But it's nice because these are all elastic and they're nice and flowy, and I feel like I'm working in my pajamas and I can actually eat and breathe at the same time. So it's fucking wonderful.
Damn, no. I wouldn't eat our ice cream. I already ate all the Klondike bars, so
He did.
I wouldn't take the
We still got the big
delicious ice
container
cream.
of the Bluebell strawberry too, don't
Yeah,
we?
you have you have Bluebell strawberry, and I have Bluebell banana pudding ice cream.
I'm soft and smushy. I'm comfortable to nap on.
Those are
There,
good ice
yeah.
creams. Anyways, so I mean, I don't know what
Those
else
days
is.
are over, Creed. No more reproducing here.
I'm glad they got the pipeline going because that gas price stuff was getting ridiculous. I think Munchkin needs a vacation.
Oh, I'm used to the gas prices fluctuating. I'm just not cool with sitting in line to get gas.
Well,
Fuck that.
I mean, your boss promised you a vacation last year. Here we are mid next year, and you still haven't taken one.
When have I gotten an opportunity to take it? If I'm not there, there is literally no one else to do the work.
I
so
saw that.
It's like,
That's
sorry,
ridiculous.
we're just
Y'all
gonna
have
shut down for 2 weeks.
multiple people that do this, but yet you're the only one that can do it. I don't understand
Because
that crap.
I'm a badass. That's why. I've got 23 years experience. I'm very good at my job.
Oh, there you go. You and all
And
these
I'm
other
not a
people.
lazy slacker.
Yeah, they're definitely. You can tell that there's some lazy folks at her job. It's like, what the hell, man? Y'all ain't even trying. So, I don't know. And he it's so bad because he wants to give you the other workers are just fluff. Well, there you go. You can tell he wants to give her a vacation, but then again, you can tell he don't want her going anywhere. So it's like, I don't know if there y'all ever have a slow part. You would think that you would hit a slow spot right around January.
It's got to slow down eventually. I can't. They keep saying, "Oh, there's no more inventory." Bullshit. I have never been this busy in my entire 23-year career, ever. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks buying houses right now. Or selling houses, either one.
It is just insanity. Yeah, I mean we've got buyers paying sellers closing costs, which is fucking ass backwards. It's just ridiculous. It's crazy. But we do have a new girl that started the other day. She has 17 years worth of experience. She is a certified diving instructor, part-time. And she's got an attitude like mine. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that she'll be able to handle a lot of the additional workload that has been. We've had 2 people leave, so I'm technically doing the job of 3 different people right at this particular moment. And I was busy enough without that. It's craziness. It's ridiculous. I'm very tired. The hardest part, though, is being nice to stupid people. Like, we send out a letter, right, where we ask people questions like, what are your names? Where do you want your mail sent? Just basic shit, right? People are emailing or calling us going, I don't know how to fill out this form. Do you know your own name? Do you know where you live? It's just, I don't, there is no polite way to call someone a complete fucking moron when they can't fill out basic information about themselves. The mean dumbass driver, you're going to need to be more specific than that, John Q. Now, that person wasn't mean. She's in a panic because she just heard that we were closing on Monday, which that's the first time I heard we were closing on Monday. But I was trying to, I got to connect to my server through VPN, which the connection went fine. And I pulled up the server, but it's just frozen. It won't let me type. So I still don't know. No one has scheduled anything with me. And no, we're not closing on Monday. Somebody must have high hopes, but they're going to be dashed. I'm not doing it. Yeah, well, okay, so far no one's closing has been delayed because of me. So no, I've got it all done somehow. It's all been done. I know some of these people want to move into their new house on a Friday so they can get moved in and have the weekend. And I like first time home buyers. I'm excited for them. What pisses me off is the investors that think I should put their $20,000 piece of shit flip in front of everybody else. There's no moving trucks. No one's going to be homeless. Y'all can fucking wait. And Creed knows the cheaper the sales price, the shittier the everything is. Good night, Demon. Yeah, that's what I've been told. Not happening though. I'm surprised that with people being laid off and all that during the pandemic that it didn't slow down, because we were all told it would. They lied.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it never turned off. That's weird. It usually pauses when I take the headphones off.
No, it didn't turn off.
Wow. I guess she's taking the baby somewhere because she put the baby in the carrier, unless she's just doing that because he's comfortable there.
Maybe she's just tired of holding him.
The reason I got a mouth to lung was because I only had that Mike Vapes intake mouth to lung, and I wanted a mouth to lung tank that would accept bigger coils. That one actually has a bigger hole, so you can put bigger coils.
You can't go do it yourself, Creed. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I got that one. I'm not a big mouth to lung guy, but like I said, every once in a while I like a good mouth to lung vape, especially cinnamon red hots. Man, I vape that. Well, like when I first started vaping,
it's quite a distance.
Mm-hmm. I vaped cinnamon red hot for like 6 months straight, and I got burned out on it. You can vape a juice, especially a strong juice like that, for so long, you get burned out on it. You can't even really taste it anymore.
I used to have dragon's breath in my little pro tank, and it tasted great. That was my daily thing.
Yeah.
Good.
Speaking of
You'd
dragon's
think, John
breath,
Q, the real estate market cannot be stopped.
I just went and hit it, Kevin. I went and moved it somewhere where she can't find the ice cream. Creed's moving 1,100 miles away.
I need new headphones. All the fluff is coming off, so now the plastic is hurting my ears.
You can use either pair of mine if you want.
Yours suck.
What do you mean mine sucked?
Like these? You got the older version.
No, I have these also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are very good, actually. These are Steel Series. Somewhere. Yeah, see? Steel Series.
That'll work for Zoom and stuff?
Hell yeah, this is what I've been using on my cast. These are different headphones I have on. These are Wise headphones.
When did you get those?
The same time
I've lost track of all the shit you bought.
Well, when the scale came in, I got the headphones.
Okay.
And these have noise canceling, so I literally don't hear TV right now. And I figured I'm already using a mic. I wanted something. This has a mic built into it, but it kind of sucks. I just needed it to be able to hear with, and they're working perfect for that. So.
And you're not yelling too. That's good, which is amazing because usually when you can't hear yourself, you scream.
I mean, most automatic noise canceling headphones are kind of expensive. These, well, they started off at $50. Now they're $60, but plus shipping. But they actually work really good. They sound really good.
I have to pee.
The noise control is ridiculously good. I mean, my AirPod Pro are better on the noise cancellation, but these are a close second, I would say. Been under construction for 18 months. Good Lord. Every house you put an offer in, you got outbid on. That sucks, Mad Mock. Yeah, Munchkin is has every intention on buying a house at the beginning of next year. She said, we will not be signing another lease. We're going to be moving into a house. So in order for her or us to be able to do that, she has to get her credit above a certain limit. And then they said, no problem, we can get you right in a house. She's already paying plenty enough rent wise. I mean, she's not paying as much as I was. I was paying a ridiculous amount for rent. In the same damn landlord that sued me for almost $8,000. But
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
had quite a bit more square footage. You had acreage property and you had a pool. Come here,
yeah.
come on. Get in here. You shithead.
So what happens with the kids? Dolores, they're already they already know. They're preparing to find
Yeah,
out.
they're planning on being out by January, I think is what Katie said.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm sure stuff will
Yeah.
start going down. The closer it gets towards cold time, it'll be
Well,
time to-
I'm hoping that this craziness is over by next March. Because I'll be damned if I'm paying sellers closing costs. But here's the thing. Technically, I could offer to pay their closing costs because I do their closing, so it'd be free. Because I'm not gonna
Watch
charge
this,
myself to
Creed.
fucking do it.
I'm gonna throw Munchkin for a loop right now.
How
Nope.
does that-
Wait, she's got to come back first. I'm gonna
It's like,
mess.
"Oh, let your damn
I'm gonna
dog
mess
in
her
there."
up, Creed. You watch this. Here's my pin from Creed. Where's yours?
Mine is at work.
Oh,
That's my check signing. pen.
that's a lie. That's a bad excuse.
No, I keep mine at work. That's my fancy pen. I don't let anybody use it. Except Jeff when he signs checks.
She has like
fancy pen.
8 million pins up there, but I haven't seen it up there, but I believe you. But she has like 4 staplers in every color: red, blue, gold, and silver.
Chrome.
All what's the company that makes some staplers? Swingline? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is a good pen. I don't want nobody using my pen.
Yeah,
Really
one of the
touchy.
agents came in the other day. He said, "So what do you got to do to get into the gold stapler?" 4 years. That's what you got to do. Is 4 years and you get a gold stapler.
Oh, is that it? No, it could have been a diamond stapler, and Jeff would have been like, "I'll get that for you, no problem."
Now he's bribing me with snacks. Every time I get bitchy, like I was yelling at him yesterday. He's like, "Are you hungry?" There's no
Yeah.
food there. There's plenty of food. So he brought me Chick-fil-A and he brought me snacks.
The only stapler worth buying is Swingline. Yeah, they're good staplers, Dolores. I'll give Swingline credit. She had Swinglines there, and then they had one of those that's easier to staple type
That thing
staplers.
sucks.
And yeah, exactly. It sucks. It won't
Oh.
even staple through like 10
Anna.
pages.
Anna saw the staple puller that you made me buy, and she's like, "I love that staple puller. Where did you get that? That's so cool." So I had to tell her so she could go order one.
I don't
She's
think she
impressed.
needs a home version, Creed. I appreciate the offer, but I
The
believe
home
that
version of what? Oh, my pen.
a pen. Yeah, because you only
No.
use pens at work. That's
Yeah,
where
pretty
you
much.
use them. And I use them here, which is where I work. So, yeah. I haven't had to write
Yeah.
much lately. When I was
I
doing
need to
those
get a-
files, yeah.
I need to get a blue ink refill for it because I don't write in black ink. I gotta write in blue, or I can't tell the difference between copies. And yeah, I need blue. My
Ah,
handwriting looks better in blue too. But
well, they sell refills at the store. We can get that.
it's probably better that I don't go into Office Max. I've got a thing for office supplies.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I don't.
I have a problem with office
They got-
supplies.
They got cool shit at Office Max. You can get all kinds of desk things
Well,
and cool pens.
I'm scared to go to that quick vape store because I will end up buying a bunch of stuff out of there because I'm like, ooh, they got that. I'm buying it. I mean, well, okay, this is the thing, right? And I fully support, I like supporting our local vape shops. And they have the best store that I've been to in this area. All the rest of the stores suck, in my opinion. He's the only one that carries good stuff. It
Hmm.
may be a little bit more expensive that I can get it from on the internet, but it's helping his store, so I don't
Well,
mind
that
buying
and
it
he
from
always
there.
gives you his employee discount. So
Yeah, I don't know. He has been hooking me up, so I can't complain at all with Quick Vape. They it's a good store. I mean, it's a gas station, but hell, 90% of the, well, I wouldn't say 90. What, half the gas station is vape related?
yeah,
It's pretty
well, I
awesome.
mean, he definitely gets more foot traffic for the vape part than the gas station because his gas is not cheap. Yeah, I mean it's an Exxon, so it's automatically going to be. Yeah, I like office supplies. I don't, you know, office
Mm.
supplies are cool.
The next big thing that I wanted to get, which I still don't have room for, maybe once we move, is a laser engraver. I want to get a nice laser engraver, at least a 40-watt laser engraver. Then I can engrave mods and wood and all kinds of crap. That'll be
Yep.
cool. Man, I got a 3D printer. DeMillen's got a 3D printer. You can print. So the one I got's got a small build deck on there, so I can't even print like a iPhone case. Well, not this big an iPhone. A normal phone, yeah, but the 10 this is the XS Max is too big. It won't fit on that bed, and I'm like, are you kidding me? It looks like it has enough room, but it won't print that big. Uh, and I haven't printed anything with that printer in a while. I recalibrated it, finally got it working. So I guess I could print some stuff. They're cool to have, especially if you have, files for stuff that you print on a normal basis, like stands like this where you can put, your tanks and stuff on top of there. I like printing this off because I already have the file for it. I can just hit print and 15 minutes later it's done, and I can set tanks on top of that, which that's nice. Being able to make your own stands like that for just simple stuff. I mean, it's not built to hold like 28 millimeter addies and stuff, but it'll still works, just not as good. Looking at a 3D printer, yeah. The one I have is an older version. They have newer ones now that actually print much bigger and still have really good quality. I recommend getting one that has a heated bed. If you're going to get one, the actual heating plate itself, it can be glass, it can be metal, doesn't really matter. I cover my heating plate, which is metal, with a painter's tape. That way it's easier to, because what happens is once you print something with it, it sticks to that plate and it's hard to get it off. So if you have printer's tape on there, it's easier to get under there and pop it off, and my printer's tape stays good on there, so I just run it like that. But you can in glass you can use the 3D printers that have auto calibration is really good because you can just hit one button and it calibrates itself, and boom, you're good to go. And then you got printers that have multiple filaments that it can run two different filaments at once, so you can print like multicolored stuff. Yeah, they are, DeMillen. The newer ones have gotten way better. They have 3D printers that you can swap the head out. You can take the head off and put a laser on there, and then you're cutting, or CNC engraving. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
But
Wally, I haven't checked out any of that newly released shit from the government about UFOs. I mean, haven't we already really seen most of it anyway? They just said nah. Now they're like, yeah, that's legit.
oh, they finally showed the one. I saw an old UFO video watching one drop down into the water, and I'm like, man, do they actually have something up under the water?
Well, I mean, we've explored space more than we've explored. Yeah.
Yeah, you're glad you waited.
Ocean.
Yeah, RS. The filament. You'd be surprised. The filament's not that expensive. you don't want to leave it out in like light and stuff. It degrades over time. But the big ass spools I got are like $15 a piece, and you can get every color under the sun. And Glowforge is high dollar, Dolores. The Glowforge, if that's the 3D printer you're talking about, yeah, that one. I already know. I can just see the name. I don't even need to go to that link. Glowforge, I think, is about $3,500 for that. My 3D printer is like $200.
Yeah, you can't.
There's a big difference right there. 3,500? No. GearBest sells a laser engraver for a little over $200. That's 40 watts. What's the name of that thing? I forgot, but that's not a bad deal on that. And what's funny is they have little optional parts that you can get for that printer, for the laser engraver, that you can use with your 3D printer. So you 3D print something to make the laser engraver better. Yeah, 200 to 300 will get you a great 3D printer. Yeah, exactly, DeMillan. I think so too. Addy, how you doing, my man? Addy Tooney. I feel so bad because I wasn't watching during the time of the that event for Mike, Vaping Trucker, when I supposedly won. I had no idea, and then when Fresh came on and was like, "Yeah, these went to Scuba," and I was like, "What? What?" I had no idea I won anything, and they were from Zippy, and I didn't know.
Did they just say my name?
Yeah, I was like, what? So I actually won some one shots from Zippy, including some David Flowers coils. I don't know if she'll remember that or not, but if not, it's okay. They're Steam Pug one shots, and I went and clicked on everyone. She had one of them that was sold out, so I ended up ordering all those. Paid the shipping. It was the milk one.
No, I was hoping it'd be that nasty bee licorice one.
Oh, the licorice one?
Yeah.
So I ordered all those one shots. They should be here soon. I ordered it. I think the next day she shipped it. They're coming from Canada. So once I get those one shots in, I'll be able to check them out for you guys and let you know if they're good or not. We shall see. The good thing is her website says, hey, you should use 17%. The one shot, the bottle that she sends you makes this much liquid. So it'll say, hey, you can make 120 mils from this, or you can make 150 mils from this. It tells you exactly how much you can make, which I think is awesome that she puts that on there. That's pretty cool. So when I get those in, I'm going to be making one of them's like a Frosted Flakes type cereal. Definitely want to try that. That's yours. Yeah, DeMillan, I did not honestly expect to win anything from that. I honestly just wanted to donate some money. I was like, you know what? I'll never win. I wasn't worried about it at all. And I saw that Twisted Messes came in. He probably bought a whole bunch of tickets right at the end, which put his number really high. So yeah, one shot.
A lot of people were going after that the full line of.
Oh yeah, the full line of flavorings. Oh my goodness, that would have been an epic win right there for anybody. Dolores, usually one shots are just flavoring, so you have to add your own PGVG nicotine to one shots. That's the whole deal with it. Yeah, Peter, as far as the Dogecoin goes, I think it's funny because Silent went and spent a bunch of money on Dogecoin, hoping that Elon Musk was gonna promote them, and I guess he did. I don't know. So now Dogecoin's supposed to go really high up in value. Now he only bought $100 worth of Dogecoin, but maybe he's going to make some money off of it. I hope he does. I mean, he was smart enough to get some before it jacked up in price. So it's supposed to take over Bitcoin. You know, they got Bitcoin, so now it's supposed to be Dogecoin. Go figure.
No, I don't. Did you have to do all that, dear? I don't think you had to do all that.
Could have been more complicated to get your name of drawings. Well, I didn't have to do that, John Q. Basically, when you donated, they send you a receipt in your email. You literally just take that. Your email gives you a nice picture, and I use Light Shot, and I just grabbed that one picture and sent it in, and did the world donation because the U.S. had. That was the weird thing about that whole event. You know, you had the UK, Australia, the USA, and worldwide, right? US had a very small list.
Mine
It
too,
really did.
Dolores.
US had a small list. So I went with the worldwide because I was like, you know what? There's a lot more on there.
Well,
There's
the
going to be more
U.S.
people
just
that
meant it
don't.
was just U.S. only, right?
Right. Yeah, it was just US only. So you had to be in the US, which I would have just donated to that one, but it's like, why bother? So I did the worldwide and end up winning something, which I was surprised at. But it was a good cause.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind doing it. I you know,
Yeah.
I was bragging at the fact that oh, Eddie Tooney sold a K fund, and that thing sold for an ungodly amount of money. Oh, Fresh has some more giveaways to the U.S. in a couple of weeks. Wow, DeMillan. Wow. Yeah. What did that K fund sell for, Eddie? It was like over $400 for a K fund.
The shitty,
I'm like,
shitty
damn.
thing is, Michelle pointed that out during the cast, that the amount that they raised, it seems like a lot of money. That's not going to go very far. If he didn't have life insurance, right? Which who most of us don't. A funeral alone can cost upwards of $15,000. Just alone. That's just to put somebody in the ground. $15,000.
$400. Yeah, that's a lot of money there, Eddie. That's awesome that you did that. Cloud Chucker, this is my suggestion to you. I do not have the Asgard Mini, but usually on any type of RDA that you have like that, and it crackles and spits juice back at you, that usually means too much juice is sitting up on the coil, popping back up into your mouth, because of the fact that A, you're flooding it out too much when you drip juice down into there, and B, you don't have enough cotton in there. If you have not enough cotton in the center of your coil, you create a gap in between your cotton and your coil, and the juice will sit up there. So when you hit the fire button, instead of it pulling juice from your wick, it's going to take that juice that's already sitting on your coil and heat it up quicker, and bam, it pops and goes right in your mouth. So the first thing I would suggest is putting more wick through that coil, because if the coil is got not enough wick, or if your coil, after a while, cotton sags, okay? Cotton has a sag, especially after the first, I'd say 2 to 3 days, your cotton will start to sag. So if you don't have an exorbitant amount of cotton in there, it will sag and you'll get that freaking popping, and it freaking sucks.
Gravity's a bitch even for your cotton.
It's happening with just on the Asgard. Well, damn, I need to buy an Asgard just to find out.
No, you don't.
That's one RDA that I did want to get, was the Asgard. Not the big one, just the mini. The Asgard, 30 or 40 millimeters, too much. That's too much. But the regular one, yeah. Maybe. You want to be cremated. Creed, that's so funny you say that, because YouTube suggests the weirdest videos, and today I watched a whole special on what happens when you get cremated.
I want to be turned into a diamond.
It literally tells you every part of, how hot the fire gets, and when your body, it takes about 2 hours for them to cremate you. And I was listening to it going, oh my goodness, why am I watching this stuff? But I did. I watched the whole video.
I found a blog once by some goth chick that was a shit. Can't remember what they call them. She worked in a mortuary. She was the
Mortician.
yeah, that thing. Yeah. And it was really interesting. Suspended in a bath of VG. I don't know if VG would keep
Nice,
you.
Addie.
I don't know how well that would work, but yeah, I want to be turned into a diamond. Of course, they got to compress you with a bunch of other burnt shit because there's not enough burnt person to compress as far as the carbon to turn you into a
Get your ashes
diamond.
pressed into the dark side of the moon, LP. Is that Mick using a different username? Because I know,
That's Mowgli.
I know.
I've seen him in here before.
Well, Mick's a big fan
Ew,
also.
the
So.
tire thing, that's gross. Naturally extracted chunk. I'll pass on that.
A bath of VG in a museum. Wow,
I'd
Chunk.
imagine it'd be more like, embalming fluid or something.
You'd still decay.
You want some priest who never met you to talk about you for 45 minutes? I'm sure you could pay somebody to do that.
You can get your asses pressed into an LP. You can make mine the dark side of the moon. What do you know? I didn't know you could do that.
The only problem with turning yourself into a diamond, I'd have to I don't want to be put in like earrings because those are too easy to lose, and I don't want anybody to lose me on the subway or down a sewer grate or something. I mean, in a ring, people don't lose rings that often. I'd be wanting put in a ring or something like that. I don't know.
These actually work really good for headphones. And now what I did is because
Chunk.
my Bluetooth on my computer was fading, like I barely move and it was cutting in and out. So I added a little Bluetooth dongle in the front of the computer and disabled the Bluetooth on my computer. And now, man, I can't stop hiccuping. Now it seems to work fine.
Headphones seem to be good. I've seen those memes where they said, when I die, I want to pay somebody to stand at the back of the cemetery dressed in all black with an umbrella and just stand there so it's all mysterious and creepy and make people ask questions. I want to do that. Or play the Pop Goes the Weasel song as they're lowering you into the ground just to freak everybody out. I could do something
I want to, and then again, I don't want to get into mixing more juices, kind of like DeMillan and Addie and Wendy and and Fresh, all them guys do. I don't want.
They can bury you in a bag and turn you into a tree, RS.
The problem with that is you end up owning like 8 million freaking flavors, and it's like, holy crap, do I need this many flavors?
We don't have that room.
Oh, we can make a nice wall rack.
Yeah, or I'd end up being a nipple ring or something. When we move, we can do that. Yeah.
I just like to go, hey, you know what? I want to make strawberry bubblegum juice. I want to have strawberry flavoring. Well, we already got that, but and bubblegum flavor, so I can go, okay, I want to make. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A lot of juices that we don't have. 1,029. Damn. That's a lot.
Bury a mass up so there's a place to park a bicycle.
That's a lot of flavorings there, DeMillan. See, that's the thing. But we buy flavorings in big bottles. Now, flavorings that you're not sure about the juice that you're going to make, I highly recommend buying a smaller bottle of. Because you may be buying something
small
like
bottles for experimenting. If you know that there can only be one, I really, really dig that juice. So if I'm going to buy the bottles of flavoring, I'm going to buy the big bottles.
Right.
Especially because everything in it is able to be used in other basic recipes like
Right.
funnel cake
There's
and
some
vanilla
stuff,
custard.
yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, even you know, like vanilla custard, you can use that in a lot of stuff. But those
Yeah.
weird flavors like honeysuckle or something like that you may not use in hardly any recipe that you do, you don't need to
Yeah, you
go elaborate and buy big
might
bottles
use
of it.
like 1 mil in a year.
Yeah, you're not going to use that much. So it's, don't go overboard on weird flavorings, but standard
My sister
flavorings,
jokes around she wants
strawberries.
to donate her body to science when she dies, just so the lab students can be disappointed when theirs is empty, because it'd be easier to tell you what part she has left than everything they've taken at this point. So
Well, apparently, John Q, you drove through some shit. Just wondering.
no, Wally said he wanted to be buried ass up so someone has a place to park a bicycle.
Oh, must collect them all. DeMillan, I don't think that's possible. Not to mention, you could have a BlackBerry from like 20 different companies. So that even, and the weird thing is, you think, oh, BlackBerry's BlackBerry. No, it's not.
But see, that's the challenge for her, those, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, you want to collect all the mods and tanks in fucking existence. She wants all the flavors.
I got no problem with collecting all the flavors. I think it's a great idea. Why not have
I
something?
don't hear the TV. Do you hear? I think whenever he stops talking, you can hear it every once in a while.
The TV has
I don't really
completely
hear it.
stopped right now. It's not doing
Oh.
anything.
All right, y'all are just losing your mind then.
How many liquids do you vape in one day? That's a good question, Simon. I'd say that I
One.
usually have a rotation of maybe 3 a day. Usually it's 2, but sometimes 3.
Now, if I had multiple intake duals and multiple sets of decent fucking batteries instead of these shitty ones we have, then I could have more than one mod going. But I really like the intake dual.
27 strawberries. Damn it, DeMillan. That's a lot of strawberry. Or strawberry, depending on where you're from.
I bet they're all different too. Well, obviously
Yeah.
they're all different, but they all taste.
They got ripe strawberry, regular strawberry, sweet strawberry.
Candied
There's
strawberry,
there's so many strawberries. It's ridiculous. I think they wore strawberry out. Tiger says 5 to 6 vapes a day. Yeah, the main reason I keep at least 2. This is the thing, right? You got to have at least 2 that you can swap out from, because you'll vape, like, say you vape one juice constantly, you vape that one and the flavor starts to die off for you. What you do is you have a completely opposite side of the spectrum in another mod. So say you're vaping a custard in this, and then on this mod you have a really sharp fruity vape. So you go vape the fruity, you vape, say you're vaping your custard and it starts to get, oh, I'm not really tasting the flavor. You jump over to this really strong fruity, boom, boom, boom. You hit it a few times, go back to the custard, and it's like it's a brand new vape all over again, because it resets your taste buds. It's like it throws a loop into your taste buds, and you're like, wow, that's really good. Mooch's recommended batteries. There you go. Mooch. I mean, thank goodness we got Mooch, because he definitely knows his crap about batteries.
Strawberries. There's sweet strawberry, candied strawberry, fresh strawberry, ripe strawberry, wild strawberry.
Yeah, like what you go back and forth all day long. Tiger, that's the best thing to do, because it renews, what you're vaping. So that way you don't get burned out on one flavor. You got to have something to switch out for. I know some people are like, that's my all-day vape. That's great that you have an all-day vape. That's the most difficult thing, I think, for any vapor to find, is their all-day vape. It could take you years to find an all-day vape. I mean, there's people still to this day that have not found their all-day vape. And they're constantly buying more and more flavors, because they haven't found a vape that completely satisfies them daily, that they don't get tired of. There's a lot of flavors out there. You're like, oh, this is really good, but I could only vape this for a little while, and I got to
Yeah,
put
that's
it down.
all fruits for me.
Yeah, see, so yeah, and you don't like anything melon either, so that
No, because that's
takes
nasty.
that takes a whole category out. You take all the melons out, it's
Yeah,
like,
a nasty
damn.
category.
I'm freaking freezing. I'm shaking down here, man. I'm literally
I
shaking.
mean, that would be the worst thing ever if somebody was like, "Here's a free 500 ml bottle. It's cantaloupe." I'm like, bleh. Just dump that shit out. Gross.
Wow, I've ate grack. I've never heard of grack, but wow, it messed his taste
What
buds
the
up
hell
for
is
hours.
Crack.
I don't know what grack is.
I don't want to try it. Grape cactus. Cactus, I had a peach cactus, which when I first got it, it was great. But then after a couple months, that cactus just started tasting. Y'all know what gamey means with meat, right? Can you imagine a gamey
had
vegetable?
moon sugar,
That's what it
DeMillen.
tastes like. Moon sugar is the shit. I love moon sugar.
Yeah, I had some a long time ago. I haven't had any since. I actually won some juice from Mr. Good Vape, and moon sugar was one of those. And I bought a couple more bottles, and I never got any since then. But I remember it was a good juice. It really was.
That's what you used to make skooma for the Khajiit in Skyrim. It's moon sugar.
Mad Scope. Oh my goodness. You know,
I wasn't a fan of Mad Scope.
Scope sold all his stuff from in Canada. I don't know if they still have it. That Poppin' Cherry was one of the best cherry vapes I've ever had, and cherry is so hard to do. Lemon's really hard, chocolate's really hard, but cherry is
lemon's
like
not hard if you don't mind the taste of pledge.
right. Yeah, well, there you go. You don't
Some
want
people
pledge,
enjoy
so you have
peanut
to
butter.
you have to back it. You have to back that down. Bree says,
Moon
"What is
sugar?
moon sugar?"
Moon sugar is an ingredient that is used to make skooma in Skyrim. It's a drug used by it's Skyrim catnip. it's a drug.
Skyrim catnip.
Yeah, there's a race of animals in Skyrim called Khajiit. They're cats, and they are all hooked on skooma, so it's catnip essentially. But moon sugar tastes like a cinnamon sugar cookie, but it's really good.
There we go. I'm going to lose some coins right now. I just had to do it for the hell of it. With Poon Sauce and Logan XL's vape advocacy. See, Scuba, you lost. I knew it was coming. I just had to see how long it was going to take to lose.
It's got butterscotch and caramel.
Jamila, make me some of this moon sugar. I think
moon sugar is good.
I think, yeah, Monday they have a
You can still
show.
order it now. Go for it. Do it.
I think DeMillan and Wendy and Addie needs to get together and make a moon sugar or an attempt at moon sugar. I'll go that way. I'll say an attempt at moon sugar.
Let's see if I win or if I lose.
I can't make it. DeMillan's like, damn it, I can't make it, or I already would have made it.
See, look, I lost too.
Oh, you used their one shot. Wow. Crete says, I make moon sugar all the time. There you go. So
I'm gonna bring my ice cream up here when you come up here, right?
Oh, you want your ice cream?
I do.
I'll eat half of it on the way up the stairs.
No, you won't. All the spoons are up here.
They pretty much are. Man, we got to do some dishes. Oh my goodness.
We don't have to do anything. You have to. They're all yours. I'm blaming you.
They're not all my dishes. What the hell?
90% of them are yours.
It must be 10 o'clock because it just told me, hey, you need to take your pills. Goodness gracious.
It's 10 o'clock. I've already taken mine.
So as a Bezerker, as far as a Bezerker goes, great little tank. I see now that if it's wicked properly, it does not leak. The first time I wicked it, I did it in a very big rush. I didn't put enough wick in there. Now it's absolutely perfect. This mod is really good too. The Humvee. If your OCD doesn't get to you and you don't, the crooked screen doesn't bother you, this is like Sigelei's version of the Legend. It's exactly what it is. I mean, this is Sigelei's version of the Aegis Legend. These little indentures and all that, that's cool. It's comfortable in the hand. It's not a lightweight mod by any means. It's dual 18650, but it's a good mod. Like I said, the biggest tank I think you can put on there, I measured it around 30, but to be on the safe side, I would say 28 millimeter would be the biggest tank you can put on here without overhang. The Bezerker Mini V2, damn good mouth to lung. Reminds me a lot of the K-Fun. The K-Fun had a problem where you couldn't really fit in decent sized coils though. I still like my K-Funs. Addy sold his K-Fun, or the last, that was the whole thing. That was the last K-Fun that Addy had, so I don't know. But yeah, those are like hard to get a hold of now.
John Q, tip her upside down, see if she leaks.
DeMillan leaks? Oh man, I don't know. Let me see if I can do this.
DeMillan, it's practically impossible to make this thing leak.
There we go.
I'm going to have to assume that worked. I didn't hear you.
Yeah. Only sometimes. Oh boy. What are we going to do? We have, I've already made all the wire and
Ice
stuff.
cream
I still
pass
got,
the hell out is what I'm going to do.
yeah.
I'm tired.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
She can't hear what I'm doing, so that's hilarious. Nothing.
What are you doing? No, I can't hear anything.
I didn't say it. I didn't say anything.
Bella, shut up. You don't need out there. What do you want out there for? You want to go get Daddy? You want to
Oh,
go get him?
goodness.
Go bite him. Go get him. Make
You're
him
gonna
take you
miss that
outside
juice when you're
before he comes
60. John Q, the whole age thing, and Addie's got me beat on age, but not by much. And we're both getting up there. Me and Addie are gonna be we're gonna have the first wheelchair vaping channel. That's it. We're gonna be wheelchair vapors. The wheelchair vaping show. Me and Addie.
Well, I know he was messing with sounds. I just don't know which ones he was doing. Because I can't hear nothing. You're being a turd, aren't you?
Smoke weed every day.
I just heard a beer being opened, a beverage of some sort.
I got a bunch of sounds. I have 12 K-Fun light clones. You had to buy 4 to get one good one. Damn, John Q. That sucks. Creed is 60? Really? Some of y'all's ages is surprising to me. I really didn't know y'all were that old. Hell yeah. Eddie Tooney is
You
immortal.
think it's a bunch of 20-year-olds? No, this is where all the middle-aged folks hang out. What are you talking about? That's why we're
Yeah,
all
and then you
home
got-
on Friday night.
You got the other channels that have all the teenagers,
right?
right? Yeah.
There's like
Mm.
people out there and young people running around being stupid. I don't want to have anything to do with that.
You're correct, Wally. We've been doing this for 10 years, which the time has actually flown by. I
30
really-
30 years experience, right, Mowgli?
I really enjoyed the first, the first 5 or 6 years that I was vaping, because that's when the best vape events were around. I mean, I
Well, that's when new shit was
really
coming
miss
out.
those.
Yeah.
Really miss those, man. The vape events were freaking awesome because we got to go and hang out with everybody. And I wish I could organize a vape event that was kind of mid-US to where everybody could come there, where it wouldn't be like, oh, that's too far from me or too far from me. It needs to be centralized to where it's not that far
Dog
for
keeps
anybody to
coming
go
in here
to.
and staring at me.
Bella does, yeah.
Yes.
60 and change. Well, damn, yeah. See, that's a good thing, right? Y'all were former smokers, and a lot of y'all are saying that y'all are you're 60 or older, and you're still alive today because you're not smoking anymore, which is freaking awesome. Because if you smoke, it's going to kill you. Don't know how long it may take before it kills you, but it's going to kill you. So without vaping, I know I'd be way worse off than I am right now. Way worse. Oh, if y'all have not seen it, y'all definitely need to go over and watch Michelle Hughes' video, her little rant about vaping. It is absolutely phenomenal. I could probably pull it up for you guys. I'm gonna try and get the link for you guys. It's definitely worth a watch. Why am I'm typing it in the wrong spot? Hold on a second.
I don't know.
It's a good video to watch. She keeps saying, oh, I went off on a rant, I didn't mean to, or whatever, but it's actually freaking awesome. She literally said everything I would have said if I was doing it, but she does it better because she's a woman. There we go. The Real Vaping Story. That's what it's called. I'm going to post a link in chat right now. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. There's the link. Definitely go give that video a watch. I think Michelle deserves it. She did a really good job on that video. Really good job. When it first starts, her voice will be out of sync, but after about 5 to 10 seconds, it catches up. So just be aware of that. But she does a really good job explaining vaping and the whole bull crap that the media is pushing on us, which I think is crap. But I mean, if I had time, I would have just played that damn video right here on my channel because it's a great video. It really is. I don't doubt that the 38 years of smoking is still going to kill you. DeMillan, it's kind of weird because it kind of reverses a lot of the problems. It depends on how much damage was done to your lungs while you were smoking. I know my mom smoked a long time, I don't know how many years, but the last 6 or 7 years of her life, she was smoke free, and she quit cold turkey. This was right at the point where I was just starting to get into vaping, so she didn't have any idea. I didn't have a chance to introduce my mother to vaping before she passed, but she had quit smoking completely, was scot cold free, but the damage was already done, so she ended up passing away. Basically, she got like COPD and congestive heart failure and all the other complications that come with it. The only good thing that came out of that was, I got time. Well, the whole family got time to spend with my mother before she passed, instead of it just happening, in the blink of an eye. We all got to go spend time with her, which is awesome.
My dad didn't quit. He ended up with stage 4 lung cancer and continued to smoke.
Yeah.
I had actually quit smoking at that point in time, but just being around him and my sister and the amount of stress we were under taking care of him, I actually started smoking again. How much fucking sense does that make when you're taking care of somebody with stage 4 lung cancer and it makes you start smoking again?
Yeah.
But I did.
Harry, yeah, you got me beat by 10 years there, Harry. I smoked for 32 years, so you got me beat by 10 years.
Well,
42
Simon,
years.
that's people
That's a
making
lot.
excuses to not quit smoking because they don't want to, and a lot of people when they quit smoking end up coughing more because their lungs are cleaning themselves out. So people are just like, oh, see, look, I'm coughing more. It's bad for me. Obviously, it's an excuse. So
The weird thing about Michelle is Michelle was a smoker and she was a respiratory therapist. I was like, wow, you're teaching people how to get to be able to breathe better, and you're a smoker? Wow.
When you go to the doctor and they hand you the cards on how to quit smoking, I can smell the cigarettes on their hands. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
How many of us smoked and told our kids don't smoke?
Yeah.
Punished our
Don't do
kids
what
for
I'm doing.
smoking. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's never good, right? Luckily, my kids were pretty much, they were young. Now they're not, but they were young enough to know that when I smoked, I thoroughly pounded into their head smoking. Neither one of my hell, all three of my children don't smoke. The oldest one does vape. The other two do not. My Marine son, hell, he didn't even drink until probably he got out of the Marines.
no,
And I
I'm
think
quite
as far
sure
as
he
his
was
drinking,
while he was in the
yeah,
Marines.
I'm not gonna say he didn't drink then. I know he drank then because he told me he went out and partied one of them times,
Yeah.
but
It was on
he's
his
not a
birthday.
big drinker. Yeah, he's not a big drinker, but yeah, my Marine
No,
son's,
he's got a good head on his shoulders.
yeah.
More so than a lot of
I
people.
can't
know.
believe how bad I'm shaking down here. I'm freaking freezing. I'm like in a meat cooler.
It's because look, when my desk was in that corner, I always had a heater on because that air conditioner vent blows right where you're at. It's fucking freezing right there.
I have on shorts, but yeah. Okay, I guess we're gonna get off here so I can go up there and lay down like she's about to do. Oh, she wants her ice cream. Dadgummit. I'm not gonna bring the ice cream. I'm gonna make you come get it. That's an awful mean look you just gave me right there. That's
That was
mean.
a mean thing to say.
What? I won't bring up the ice cream? What? She will cut you.
Yes. I got all the knives up here too. I will.
Jeez, man. Oh, you're very welcome, RS Dolores. I'm going to look around and see if I can find something this weekend. Well, obviously, I didn't get paid because, once again, the boss is. I don't know what's with her boss, man.
Did you send your time card?
Don't give me that. Did I send my. Nobody asked me for my time card.
We shouldn't have to ask you for your time card.
Who am I supposed to send it to? I haven't been told anything. I'm doing what.
Send it to me, and then I will send it to Jeff. But you can send it to me, and I'll send it to him tomorrow, so he can write you a check on Monday.
I don't have to send you anything. It's right there on your computer. All you gotta do is bring it up. Boom, there it is.
Do you want?
I've already filled it out. I already filled it out.
Bring it up and email it to me.
I gotta email it. What the hell?
Yes.
All right. You guys have an excellent weekend. Stay safe out there. Avoid the COVID. It is getting better for everybody. Eventually, we'll be able to go back to normal living. That would be awesome. I'd love to be able to go to the
like
beach.
wearing my mask and people stay the fuck away from me.
I mean, you can still.
I don't have to smile at nobody. I don't have to worry about that fake friendly bullshit.
You can still wear your mask, but
I'm good with them. I mean, maybe not when it gets hot out. In the winter, it was pretty cool because it keeps my face warm. But
I
know,
should
right,
cast.
Creed? I mean,
I should cast
he
this
thinks he
weekend.
is.
I'm gonna cast a game or something this weekend when I'm not cleaning or something. But yeah, I look forward to. I want to see DeMillan make Moon Sugar Monday. Moon Sugar. All we gotta do is once we convince Wendy to make Moon Sugar, then we can, it'll
But see,
happen.
somebody's got to get a bottle of Moon Sugar. That way, it can be tested and tried against. And
I haven't had Moon Sugar in like 5 or 6 years.
Bottle of Moon Sugar, and it got put in the back of the cabinet, and I forgot about it, and it went bad.
Is there a clone recipe on e-liquid recipes of Moon Sugar?
Creed said there is.
Well, there you go. There you go. DeMillan, try that. If there's a clone on e-liquid recipes of Moon Sugar,
Excuse me again.
Try it. We can adapt that, make it our own. Boom. We're good to go. I think that'll work. As long as it's close, I'm sure we can figure out what's missing. If it's just some
or everybody go buy Moon Sugar while you still can buy shit and have it shipped. I'm sure somebody sells it.
Yeah. Have you heard anything else on when the USPS is going to make their final?
No, it's like they're like, oh, look, half of everybody shut down. Our job is done. Fuck it, whatever. I haven't heard anything else other than the fact that it didn't make it into the Federal Registry, and they're
Nice.
just like,
I will look it
I
up,
have no
chump.
idea.
And if it looks like it's missing something, I will adjust it and make it my own recipe. If it's missing some sweetness or if it's missing something, I'm going to have to buy a bottle of the original so I can compare. But we'll get it.
Moon sugar is one of those things that has to steep for a while to get really good. But
Yeah. Chunkmeister, who's it by? Both of y'all. Who's it by on e-liquid recipes? So next week, this show will run until 11 Eastern. It might, Wally. You never know. I mean, I try to get off at 10. Sometimes it goes over. I know a lot of shows now only do an hour. I don't even think Vic did their show this week. I think it was completely gone. The bitches came on today, but I haven't seen any of them in here tonight. But oh, there you go. Let's see, graham cracker. 4% Capella sugar cookie. I like that they're using Capella for the sugar cookie. TPA caramel is 3% and 1% sweetener.
well, if it got graham cracker, sugar.
Vic is
cookie,
still
I'm
ill.
pretty sure we
Thank you,
got
Simon.
caramel.
V1 on the Capella. Yeah, anytime there's a Capella and they have the V1, V2 thing, I always get the V1, which may contain diacetyl. I say bring on the diacetyl. I like the eggy taste. I like the
Where's the
diacetyl.
damn butterscotch?
Give it all to me. The buttery taste that I get from the V1, same way with the vanilla custard. The V1 is way better than the V2, in my opinion. But there you go. V1.
Now, I
Always
smoked
V1
for
it.
how many years? A little diacetyl ain't gonna fucking kill me.
So basically, what moon sugar is a graham cracker sugar cookie. The caramel just kind of balances it out, and then a little bit of sweetener just to bring it up. It may need more than 1% sweetener, but it just depends. If the original
caramel's
tastes a
pretty
little bit
sweet.
sweeter, the caramel is, but 1% TPA may be a little low. Maybe 1.5%, 2% might bring it up to the same par as moon sugar. But we can try it and find out.
Moon sugar's not overly sweet though.
I see. It's been 6,
It's
7
more of a
years before
It's more
since
of
I
a
tried it.
cookie. It's not one of those overly sweet, syrupy flavorings.
Lurden, you did the right thing. If you got Capella V1, you got the right thing as far as
I'm
if you're
surprised
making
that's
your
not
own
a
Nilla
band
nuts.
name, Mowgli.
Yeah, I got my Nilla nuts in the original. Yeah, there you go. All right,
John
you guys
Q
have a
says
great
he'll be your
weekend.
guinea pig.
We're gonna bump off of here, but yeah, moon sugar. I think that because Wendy's always looking for suggestions, I think that that's what they should try to make.
Do you
even if
realize
they,
you've said that at the end of every single show you've ever done?
I have.
I'm gonna bump off of here.
I'm
We're
gonna bump off here.
of here.
We're gonna bump.
All right, everybody,
Yeah,
it's time
bump
to go.
on.
We're gonna bump off of
Bump
here.
on. Let me see if I yell in the ticket. Did that clip?
No,
I don't think it clipped because that microphone is badass. I'm just saying.
it didn't, but I don't know what you said. But don't do that again.
I just mumbled some bull crap. That microphone, you can talk as loud as you want, and I'm already loud. And it does not clip because it
Indeed
has
you are.
clip guard on there. It'll jump it down to a different.
Imagine sitting
different
beside
game.
him when he's got his headphones on, talking to somebody in party chat. Jesus, he's screaming at me. Can't
am
even
a-
hear my own fucking video game.
I'm a
He's
type
yelling
C.
over other people talking, and
I'm a type C, very quiet individual.
you are a loud motherfucker. Good Lord, when he sneezes, holy shit. The dog turns around
Okay.
and looks at him like, what the fuck, daddy? It's
I
loud,
do
it's
I
very
do
loud.
sneeze a little loud. I'll give her that. I do sneeze a little loud. I
He's got the
swear
dad sneeze nailed.
I could keep this show going for freaking 24 hours just running my mouth. I would probably fall asleep, but yeah, there you go.
We're not doing 24 hours. I want to.
Oh, the one shot isn't being sold anymore. DeMillan, I think then now's the time to
Wait,
jump in the rabbit hole.
Can you not buy moon sugar anywhere? I'm gonna have to look. Yeah, the
I
shit's
need my
getting deep
waiters.
at RS.
RS, you're funny. I still give praise to RS. RS is the one chip challenge king. He took that damn thing like a champ. And for me,
So
I was
at
like,
Vape
that's
Society
fucking
Supply,
hot.
you can get moon sugar for $14.99 for 100 mil.
There you go. It's still for sale, but not for long. All right, we need to get some before they sell out so that I can have something to compare it to. Got to be able to compare it.
That's so weird. It's in a plastic Gorilla bottle instead of the fancy.
Happy
fancy
birthday,
glass one.
Richard. My God, it's okay that you came in late. Yeah, my show's supposed to already be done. We're about to get off. I apologize.
Happy
since
birthday.
You can watch the
I'm
replay.
not
But
singing, but
yeah, a
Happy
little
birthday,
tipsy.
Richard.
I'm a little tipsy now. I'm a little tipsy from my show. He didn't even flinch. Creed, you got that right. RS was like, yeah, I just took this chip. It's no big. He went over and talked to somebody at another table. Yeah, I just took this chip. It's kind of supposed to be hot, but whatever.
My nephew, on the other
Like,
hand,
damn, what the hell happened to
like a
RS
bitch.
taste buds? It's like he didn't even taste the damn thing. But yeah, happy birthday, Richard. I hope you have a great weekend. We are going to get off of here. Unfortunately, I know you just got here, but you know, I'm glad you got to go out and celebrate your birthday. By all means, never put my show above your birthday. Hell, life is number one, man. Life is number one. Go do that. Have a good time.
he was trying, but then she had to bring him milk, so that kind of killed his chances right there.
No, that was Munchkin's nephew hitting on the waitress.
That's what he said. I don't think he meant your nephew. He said, wasn't your nephew hitting on the waitress? Yeah.
That boy has no game.
No, he doesn't.
He was sleeping in the car until we got the food.
That's
then he was
because
like,
his
"Hey, what's
mother
going
took
on?"
him out on like a wine tasting trip and got him day drunk.
So he fell asleep in the car, and then came in and found that freaking sexy waitress and was trying to talk to her, but he took that chip, and all he was doing was begging her for milk.
Right? Did you need me to bring you some more milk?
Oh, that was hilarious. All right, guys, y'all have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all same bat time, same bat channel next week. And peace out, guys.